Well, Iranian nuclear negotiators are picking up pace only a day away or so from framework deadline. Foreign ministers from 6 global powers are meeting in Switzerland all weekend. The United States says serious but difficult work remains ahead, but Iran is blaming the U.S. and its negotiating partners for inflexibility. CCTV's Richard Bestic has the latest from Lausanne, where the talks are taking place.
French Foreign Minister Fabius Laurent and his German counterpart Frank-Walter Steinmeier join other top US and Iranian diplomats as the major powers bring to bear their combined influence in a final critical weekend of talks. As the foreign ministers gathered, negotiations appeared to be closing in on a 2- to 3-page framework agreement that could form the basis of a long-term accord. But important work remained, said the French Foreign Minister.
What is obviously very important is the content itself of the commitments that must be taken, but also I want to insist that transparency of the mechanism and the control so that we are sure the commitments taken are respected.
Significantly, Fabius said Tuesday's deadline for the tortuous negotiations was not final. If Iran and the 6 powers represented around the table could reach agreement, it would be historic, ending a decade-long standoff over Iran's nuclear program. It would lay to rest international fears the country has been developing nuclear weapons. Iran always insisting its nuclear research was for strictly peaceful purposes. Iran's Foreign Minister Javad Zarif said his government was politically committed to engagement.
We are prepared to work diligently in order to move forward, and I think there is every indication that we can in fact move forward. As I've said all along, Iran has made a decision, a political decision, to go for engagement with dignity. I believe our negotiating partners also need to make this decision.
Evidently, the talks are close, but roadblocks stand in the way of a final agreement. If negotiators can find a way around, it will be a diplomatic triumph. However, contrasting the mood here with that of just a couple of days ago, there does seem to be a new chill in the air. Richard Bestic, CCTV at the Iran nuclear talks in Lausanne, Switzerland.